What is up, Edison duelists? This is Dionysus, aka Young Puds, coming at you guys with some more shameless hype beast GigaVise content. Folks, what are we up to today? Hey, we are still trying to break GigaVise. We're trying to break through, we're trying to make it crazy good. Here's what I'm thinking. Starlight Road. What if we played a beefier trap count? We got 9 very real traps here, right? And we throw in a little bit of Starlight Road action. Okay? That's what I'm thinking here. I think Starlight Road could be very cool as a blowout. No one's going to be expecting Starlight Road in GigaVise. So they try and heavy storm us. Boom, Starlight Road, and then we have a Stardust to insulate our plays. Also, Starlight Road, we can set it, we can stop Torrential Tribute, we can play aggressively into Mirror Force. That all seems really, really good to me, and I think it's going to be worth a shot. Seems good against like Icarus attack as well. So let's just go ahead and jump into ladder and see if Starlight Road is going to carry us to victory. You know, it's been, it feels like it's been a really long time since we've just been back, like, okay, you know, business as usual, normal video. We had a little bit of fun playing against Yu-Gi-Oh! Scrub. I hope you guys enjoyed those videos, despite what the metrics are telling me. I hope you guys went and subscribed to Yu-Gi-Oh! Scrub, because he is confirmed a very cool dude, and that is a excellent YouTube channel. All right, so this isn't terrible, but this isn't great. I think we just want to set bottomless and pass here. Say have fun. We can be a nice, good person. Just F. Whoops. Hope you guys had a good week. I had a good week. It feels crazy. It feels like YCS Providence was like a month ago. And, you know, I think about it and it was just a week ago. It was just a week ago. I was down there in Providence, probably in like round 2 or 3 or something. So he's milling Necrogardna. Seems all right. We've drawn the second Gigaplant. Mr. President, a second Gigaplant has entered our hand. So that's going to complicate things. Let's go ahead and hit an armory. Milling Trunade. That's an unfortunate mill. And let's go ahead and pick up... We don't have Gold Sark in this deck. Whoops. Oh, always. Always, yeah. It's the no Gold Sark variety of Giga Chad content. Guys, I can't believe that. That's terrible. Well, I guess we definitely get Mark now. And then we pass, because there's a world where we can just Foolish Burial and we get something else in the grave, and then we steal the Card Trooper and we mill, and that's how we find our tuner. Or, you know, or something. Or something. Okay. So that was a crazy mill. That was, did you guys see that? He is at that's like the best possible mill. Dad is live because you can just Mali or Mizuki, right? We're using Greffer, so I feel like the good news is there's probably not a dad. Oh, and he has Plague Spreader access as well. Jeez. We could be in trouble here. Sending another Krebins. Well goes crazy. Well goes absolutely crazy. I don't know if Bottomless alone is going to be enough to save us. Especially because this seems like a smart cookie who's going to go ahead and make a Stardust first. Which I think we're still going to have to Bottomless. Still going to have to Bottomless the Stardust. Just to, you know, have the field clear enough. Okay. This is terrible. This is really bad for us. I'm quaking in my boots. My boots are something that I'm quaking in at the moment. Maybe you'll throw. Maybe you'll just like make Bryo first. Or do something equally terrible. Geez, even if we stop the Stardust, then you could still like make Goyo. This is 19, and then you have Mizuki and Plague. I think we're losing this game 1, guys. Well, we're still going to bottomless that. We need it out of here. But then you have Stardust. And then, yeah. So we're losing this one. We're losing this one for sure. I want to discuss something. I've been suggested to use Tragodia quite a bit recently. But I got to tell you guys, Tragodia is actually not good at all in GigaVise. It's actually really, really bad. So here's the thing, is the idea that, okay, you have a bunch of monsters in your hand, right? And so you're like, or just a big hand like this, right? And then we drop Trag. The problem is, like, what's Trag doing there? It's being big, right? But then if you want to do anything, like, you basically have to pick, am I going to swing with my big Trag, or I'm going to commit anything else to the field? Because, once you start, like, playing the cards in your hand, you kind of have to play all of them, That's just the nature of GigaVise. It's a very all or nothing type of deck. MST. I want an MST. I don't want a morphing jar against zombies. It's plenty. We should probably take a road out for ADD Crow. Yeah, this seems good. So, because of that, like, Trag, it kind of is just like, all right, well, it's going to be a big body that you can summon for free and then kind of swing with. So Gores is just better in that case. And then Trag also, like, the stealing effect is never going to happen. Like, we don't have, you really only want to be discarding Dandelion, who leaves a level 3 lying around. Like, maybe you can steal a Caius, but just Trag, super underwhelming. Now, speaking of whelming, this hand has me feeling positively whelmed. I want to play around Crow. We're going to do this, and then we're going to do that, then we're going to do this. So we'll summon the Giga Plant, equip it with Supervise, bring out the Lone Fire. I'm trying to be more specific. I shouldn't be saying, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I know a lot of you guys just listen to the videos. So we're going to end on just GigaVise with Titanial on the field, Bottomless, and Starlight Road. That seems fantastic. Starlight Road is going to be a real curveball. We're inviting a heavy storm. Since when did we play Starlight Road in GigaVise? You've never heard it. You've never seen it done until today. Until right now, it has never been done before. It's never been done before. I think part of the reason this week took so long is it's just been, like, really, like, cool and rainy. And it stinks because, I felt like it was finally getting warm. Thursday was nice. I did get, like, a little 20-mile bike ride in on Thursday. I'm hoping to have some time, certainly not tomorrow, it's Mother's Day, but I'm hoping to have some time very soon to, play, to go on a longer bike ride, do something, like, really, really big. I always thought it would be fun to, like, ride a bike all the way, up to the mountains. And there's this thing pretty close to me, relatively close to me. It's called the Canamangus Highway. And it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. This is it in the fall. The fall is really, when New England shines. All the bugs are in hell where they belong. Yeah, I'll negate. I'll negate that. Easy choice. Plague. What, Plague Stack Mally? Probably. I mean, that's not good. Well, you have Greffer, so Colossal Fighter doesn't really clear. Stardust is also bad. Loses to Gigaplant. I mean, we're bottomlessing whatever you bring out. That's basically all there is to it. Yeah, get that out of here. Disgusting, dude. Thought Ruler Archfiend. You thought. You thought, ruler. You know what I mean? Wow. I remember when that word thought came out. That was a big deal. We had the heat. Call someone a thought. Oh man, devastating. So let's see. This is Catamangus Highway. Um, it kind of cuts across the White Mountains from Conway over to North Woodstock and Lincoln. Um, so for reference, the AT goes through here. Mount Washington is up here in the presidential range. This is the Pemi Wilderness. There's this great 34-mile hike you can do called Pemi Loop. I think I told you guys about my disastrous first backpacking experience that was on Pemi Loop. We have drawn double gigaplant twice in this match. I just want that out there for the record. You know what I mean? It has happened not once, but twice. All right. We'll pick up a supervise. And we're going to foolish the dandy and get our 2 tokens. And we're going to count on Dimensional Prison to keep at least one of these tokens up, so then we can draw a sweeper, tribute summon Gigaplant, equip it with Supervise, and go off from there. That's the plan. I know it's not, the sturdiest, most foolproof plan. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. But a lot of the skill with GigaVise, let me tell you guys, is making the best out of a bad situation. And we've drawn 2 Gigaplants, so we are certainly in a bad situation. And now you're dropping Fossil Dyna on us, which frankly is just rude. That's frankly rude. It's gonna have to go. It's gonna have to go. That felt really nice. I don't play with real traps a lot. And being able to just Dimensional Prison that Fossil Dyna straight out of here, that felt pretty good. I won't lie to you guys. Okay, so that's kind of tricky. We've drawn Super Solar Nutrient, but to what end, Well, there's a world where we Lone Fire, if this doesn't work, if Gigaplant doesn't work, there's a world maybe where you Lone Fire for Dandelion. Try and get us back in there. I think we have to just try the Gigaplant, right? So you did commit the Fossil Dyna, so this probably isn't a Torrential. I think this is a Battle Trick. That's what I think. Okay, and if it was Book of Moon or Compulse, you would have used that there. So we've eliminated those. So now it probably really just is a Battle Trick. So let's go ahead and Lone Fire. And is there any merit to leaving a Lone Fire in deck? We do have the Super Solar Nutrient. We have second Gigaplant in our hand. We're probably making Titanial here, right? No. You know what we're doing? Let me show you what we're doing. This is why you spend the $40, folks. We are going to make Black Brute Drago. That's the thing about Black Brute Drago. When it's really, really good is when we can use its... Oh, you have DD Crow. That's actually fine. That's actually fine. We get to use its second effect. Or its first effect, I guess, rather. Oh, Foolish Burial. So if you're setting Foolish Burial, what do you have in hand? Maybe something that's not very good, or at the very least, not very explosive. So yeah, this is my point about Black Brute Drago, is it really comes up a lot, and it ends up being really good when you have that extra Gigaplant in your hand. Okay, so yeah, so we are... Bro is absolutely reeling. Now we can really kind of get things going. I think we strike while the iron is hot. No need to be conservative here. No. We'll go ahead and bring this out. And we're just going to Lone Fire for Titaniel. And we'll burn you for 2,400. That seems great. That seems really great. Hmm. I mean, there's definitely some cards you could have that could pose a problem. You know, Starlight Road also kind of dunks on Lightning Vortex, which is something to be considered. Maybe Starlight Road is actually kind of dank. You guys know what I mean? Ooh, Mark of the Rose. That is a fantastic draw, you guys. That is a really super draw. So how can we best use this? This set has me concerned. There's all sorts of nasty things that it could be. I'm a little worried about morphing jar number 2. This person seems like the kind of person who might have a morphing jar number 2 in the mix. Do we have a clean way to play around MJ2? Not really. Okay, so in that case, we don't have a clean way to play around MJ2. We could go for a power tool dragon. Da 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 da. Man, you know, honestly, like having like a botanical lion would be crazy right now. I can't believe it. I wish I was playing botanical lion in this exact situation and no other situation. I've never before been like, yeah, botanical lion is what I want. But I'm telling you guys right now, botanical lion is what I want. Um, that could be like a pyramid turtle. Red Dragon Archfiend answers the Krebins. I think that's probably what we want to do. Okay, let's go Gigaplant. And we'll special summon Gigaplant. And we will normal summon this Gigaplant. And bring out Nettles. That could also be Spirit Reaper. And we're going to make Red Dragon Archfiend. And Red Dragon Archfiend is going to attack your set monster. Okay. So we still destroy all of those, but then we lose all of this. But that's fine because we get Black Brute Drago activating now. So here comes Gigaplant. And we punch for 24. And you don't have Jors. He had Jors. And now I wish I had the second Brute Drago. Not gonna lie, folks. I wish I had the second Brute Drago. What seems good here? I mean, Mark of the Rose take seems alright. Gigaplant Summon Titanial seems alright. Yeah, probably just Gigaplant Summon Titanial, right? I think so. That's gonna insulate us from the most, and then we have Mark of the Rose to just try and win. So this all doesn't seem so terrible. Fossil Dyna. Why? Of course it was Fossil Dyna. We saw Fossil Dyna in game 2. It was a sloppy read. No reason to not have a Stardust there. Absolutely no reason to not play to make a Stardust. Greed, hubris, pride. That's all that was going on there. Okay. Let's get your token out of here. Nice. We'll set bottomless. Pass MST. Honestly, pretty happy to have the MST eat the bottomless. Because we still have Mark of the Rose. Caius. Easy tribute negate. I mean, and this could be it. We'll take 27. And we could just Mark of the Rose. And you don't have an MST to stop it. You don't have anything to stop it. And we have a DDR for follow-up in case something goes disastrously wrong. That's how you do it, folks. That is how you win with 2 Gigaplants in your opening hand. All right, you guys. That's crazy. What was that? There was something I was looking for that I was like, well, this is silly. Why don't I play this? Gold Sarks. There's no gold sarcophagus in this deck, which that's probably a mistake. What if we could just like greed out and hmm. All right, let's think here. I kind of do want to figure out a way to use Botanical Lion. We'll celebrate Leo season earlier. Botanical Lion. Yeah, okay. What if there's a world where we play like Black Garden? I don't know. I don't know how to fit all this, you know? It's like the GigaVise engine is so big. So big. We'll cut 1 road. Why not? That looks fun. How are we doing on time? 22 minutes. Folks, I think that was a nice little show off, and I'll be honest, I've got to get on with my day. So this will just be a short episode. I definitely think we're on to something. I'm excited to jump in and try out the Botanical Lion. I think that could be really, really sick. And other than that, I hope you guys have a great weekend. It's Mother's Day tomorrow. I'm gonna make a tiramisu for the most important mother in my life, and that's gonna be really, really cool. And I hope she really likes it. And yeah, maybe I'll post pictures. I know a lot of you guys are Italian. Maybe you can let me know if I made a good tiramisu or if I made a bad tiramisu. I think I'm pretty good at making tiramisu, but jury's still out. All right, I'll see you guys later. Take care.